Welcome to Brief Chapters. Today I'm going to tell you the incredible story of the Fugger family, a dynasty that didn't just deal with money, but controlled kings and emperors. They became Europe's most powerful financiers, at a time when banking was in its infancy and ended up changing the course of history. It all began in the late 14th century with Hans Fugger, a humble weaver in the German city of Augsburg. His family built a modest fortune through wool and cotton trading. But the family's true rise to power began with Hans's grandson, Jakob Fugger. Known as one of the most intelligent and ruthless businessmen in history, Jakob didn't just sell textiles. He built an empire that combined banking, mining, and every branch of trade. Jakob saw a financial void in Europe at the time. Kings constantly needed money for wars and lavish lifestyles. Jakob turned this need into his greatest opportunity. He began lending vast sums to the Habsburg dynasty, the most powerful family of the Holy Roman Empire. In exchange for his massive loans to Emperor Maximilian I, he secured the rights to operate silver and copper mines in Tyrol. These mines made Jakob unimaginably wealthy, turning him from a simple merchant into Europe's largest mining magnate. His wealth reshaped status and power across Europe. The Fugger family's power wasn't limited to mining. They lent money to everyone, from popes to kings. They even financed Pope Leo VI for the construction of St. Peter's Basilica, which led them to finance the sale of indulgences, documents granting absolution from sin. This event was one of the sparks that ignited the Protestant Reformation started by Martin Luther. With their money, the Fuggers influenced not just courts, but religious movements. Their financing helped fuel the controversies that spread across Europe. Their reach touched religion, politics, and culture. But every empire has an end. After Jakob's death, the family's fortune began to dwindle due to wars, debts, and changing economic conditions. The 30 Years' War and the Habsburgs' continuous borrowing drained the family's financial strength. With the Habsburgs in debt, repayments faltered, and assets were strained. The Fugger coffers were no longer overflowing as before. With the modernization of the banking system and the rise of other families, the Fuggers' golden age came to an end. This family, which had once lent money to kings, was forced to withdraw from banking by the end of the 17th century. The story of the Fugger family shows us the power of money and how that power can both build and destroy empires. They were the secret architects who laid the foundations for modern banking and capitalism. Their impact can still be traced in institutions and ideas that shape our world. So, what's a story of a wealthy family from history that has had the biggest impact on you? Let me know in the comments below. History is filled with brief chapters. Join us to uncover them all. If you enjoyed this, subscribe for more stories from history.